Hi, I'm Saf Malik and this is Brief's Premier League preview. We'll go straight in with the games, and the first one is at Anfield, where Liverpool will be hosting Everton. This will be the 228th Merseyside derby, and Liverpool are unbeaten in their last 12 games against Everton. Liverpool will be without Adam Lallana, who sustained an injury while on international duty, but Jordan Henderson, Daniel Sturridge and Felipe Coutinho are all in contention to return to the starting lineup. Everton will go fifth with a win, but are facing a mini injury crisis of sorts, with Seamus Coleman out alongside Morgan Schneiderlin, James McCarthy and Romero Funes-Mori. Now on to Turf Moor, and Burnley will face a strong Spurs side. Burnley's incredible home form, which has seen them take 29 out of a possible 32 points at Turf Moor, means they are well clear of relegation. However, they are without a win in their last 6 games and will be looking to continue their brilliant record at home. Spurs will be looking to solidify second place in the league by claiming their 4th successive league win, and after 28 games, Spurs' tally of 59 points is a record for the club. Burnley could be without Scott Arfield after he picked up a knock on international duty, while Johan Gudmundsson and Dean Marney will definitely miss out. Spurs will be without talisman Harry Kane and winger Eric Lamela. Our next preview is at Stamford Bridge, where Chelsea hosts Crystal Palace. Chelsea remain 10 points clear at the top of the Premier League and look to be running away with the title. Chelsea have scored first in their last 22 games this term, and striker Diego Costa is just 1 away from reaching 50 Premier League goals. Meanwhile, Palace have lost all 5 London derbies this season, but won 2-1 on their last visit to Stamford Bridge. Eden Hazard is likely to miss out for the Blues, and for Palace, Mamadou Sakho's impressive form will see him hold his place ahead of returning captain Scott Dann. On to the KC Stadium, where struggling Hull will face Slaven Bilic's West Ham, and combined, the sides have conceded an astonishing 110 goals between them this season, and Hull have never lost at home to West Ham in the Premier League. Hull are currently 3 points off safety, while West Ham will be looking upwards in 12th place. However, the Hammers have lost their last 3 games and will be looking to recapture some lost momentum. The Tigers will be looking to recall Michael Dawson, but Tom Huddleston remains suspended. Winston Reid is out with a groin problem for West Ham, with leading scorer Mikel Antonio also likely to miss out. A resurgent Leicester will host an inconsistent Stoke City at the King Power Stadium. Leicester will be aiming for their 4th successive win under new manager Craig Shakespeare and are unbeaten since he took over from Claudio Ranieri. The sides drew 2-2 at Stoke earlier in the season. The champions are 6 points off the bottom 3, but will be without Wes Morgan, who sustained a back injury. Glenn Johnson could return from a shoulder injury, and Jack Butland has resumed training but will most likely sit out of this game. On to Old Trafford and Manchester United versus the surprise package of this season, West Brom. United are unbeaten in the last 16 league games but have the 3rd best defensive record in the Premier League, but will have to cope without defenders Phil Jones and Chris Smalling. Paul Pogba is also out for the hosts after an injury sustained in Europa League, while Ibrahimovic will be facing the first of a 3-game ban. West Brom have outrun 27 of their 29 Premier League opponents this season, but have conceded in their last 13 away games. Matt Phillips is the only fitness concern for Tony Pulis' side. Watford v Sunderland is a must-win game for David Moyes' side, but Watford have a miserable record against Sunderland, having won just 1 of their last 5 games against the Black Cats. Although Sunderland have failed to score in their last 4 games, top scorer Jermaine Defoe has never been on target against Watford. Sunderland will be needing a win to retain their slim hopes of survival, but will be without Valon Behrami and Christian Kabasele. Jan Kirchhoff will miss out for David Moyes' men, with John O'Shea facing a late fitness test. The next mid-table clash sees both Southampton and their opponents, Bournemouth, level on 33 points, although the Saints have 2 games in hand. Southampton have struggled for consistency this season. Claude Puel's side have scored in each of their last 6 league games. After a terrible start to 2017, Bournemouth had won back-to-back games prior to the international break. Josh King is the man in form for the Cherries, with 5 goals in his last 4 games. Southampton will be without in-form Manolo Gabbiadini, but he could return for their midweek fixture against Crystal Palace. Bournemouth will be without Tyrone Mings for his alleged stamp on Zlatan Ibrahimovic, with Harry Arter also a doubt. And on to Sunday's game, starting with Swansea City versus Middlesbrough. Borough's 3-0 win over Swansea remains their best win of the season, but they have lost their last 4 games. Angel Rangel is out for the season for the Swans, while Nathan Dyer is also facing an extended spell on the sidelines. For Borough, defenders Callum Chambers and Daniel Ayala will face late fitness tests, and our game of the weekend is Arsenal versus Manchester City at the Emirates. This is a crunch game for Arsenal at the Emirates, who have lost just 1 in 19 games at home against City in the Premier League. Although Arsenal have lost 4 of their last 5 league games, City would be looking to do the double over Arsenal for the first time since 1976. Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil are both expected to start, while Petr Cech and Santi Cazorla will definitely miss out for the Gunners. Kevin De Bruyne is a fitness doubt for City. Gabriel Jesus and Ilkay Gundogan are not expected to return anytime soon. That was our Premier League preview. I've been Saf Malik. Check out our website for more content.